Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hard to Find for Kaiserreich. Guys, United Kingdom, let's continue on for last off. So we're at war with Argentina, trying to get back the Falkland Islands, and like we should be doing pretty alright. Like we can see down here, there's actually like no Argentinian units down here at all, so it should be pretty easy to get them killed. Chile and Peru are both almost dead, and Paraguay, I mean Paraguay's Paraguay, right? I mean we have Bolivia as an ally, but I don't know. I mean, at 22%, they'll probably end up dying very quickly, unless, of course, we can kill Peru or Chile in time, which we maybe can do. Again, maybe. Well, we'll have to wait and see. We got some of our guys over here, victory point rushing, because we want to get our way to Buenos Aires as quickly as possible. But, I mean, if Bolivia dies, what's the worst that happens, right? If Bolivia dies, it means that we get them as a puppet state. That works out well for me. And that's not really not enough. I thought that victory point would be enough to get us there, but no, they're still at 27%. Okay, you guys just push your way down south, take whatever it is you can. We probably don't need 7 on you. You should have a northern army. Let's say these 5 here. And then you can move your way up towards the north. Yeah, just get that done. And you guys are all on the German front. And we're not going to be going to war with Germany yet. Well, it depends, because I think when we get the Falkland Islands, we can demand some of our colonies back from Middle Africa. And we'll see if Germany says yes to that. I'm not too sure if it's guaranteed to be no. I mean, Argentina and Spain both said no, so I'm assuming Germany's going to say no as well, but that's just kind of an assumption of mine. Let's go capture these 2 cities in the south. Again, like, we don't see a single Argentinian division, so I don't really know where they actually are. Let's send a tank to Cordoba. Then go straight to Buenos Aires and then capture the other cities along the way. And how are you guys doing? I mean, Peru, they got Cusco. I mean, they got that going for them. In a Chilean front, you can capture a couple of cities here. You have some Chilean units in this area. You capture this province. Move your way in on you. I mean, we've taken Buenos Aires. Chile is down to 21%. Argentina is about halfway dead now. How much are you worth? You're worth 1 victory point. Are there any victory points in the Falklands? There are. It's worth 1 victory point there. Which, I mean, is okay. I'm going to assign you 3 to this front. Push your way out like this. And then when you're here, move your way to those cities. Again, you're just trying to get your way to Cordoba. Cordoba is worth 20 victory points. Capture this city in but a second. And I think Bolivia is going to survive. So, you know, congratulations to Bolivia on that. Okay, but there goes Chile. Fantastic. And then Peru will probably end up falling in a moment. But I mean, if we just kill Argentina before then, should be okay. We're at 45% here. And draw a massive offensive line. Be very, very aggressive in your push. One of you guys go down to here. And yeah, the rest of you, you're basically okay. There's nothing else I think that I really need you to get done. I'm going to send you to the city, then up north, and go your way to here. We do have an extra spy. We're going to send the spy, again, probably into Germany, because I have a feeling we're going to end up at war with Germany at some point. So we'll get Recon Company 2. This seems okay. And then we research. We have 183,000 rifles, huh? 183,000. How many do our allies have? I mean, you've got a decent amount. The Canadians have a handful. I mean, they have so many different types of guns. It's like we could give them some. Not too sure how important it's actually going to be. You know what? Probably cut you down like 2 factories for right now. Throw the rest just into more aircraft, honestly. Give me more fighters. Yeah, we're researching nuclear bombing. We have 228 days on you. Prioritize the army. It does give us planning speed, land doctrine research bonus. I mean, it's fine. Mechanized civilian factories. Let's go for, like, research upgrades, I guess. Because we kind of have enough equipment to kind of deal with and whatever we need to in the future. Let's just send you up towards the north. Thank you, Costa Rica. No, ignore you, ignore you. Actually, we don't ignore you. Let's invest in the French Republic. Invite everybody into the Five Eyes program. This is just for spy agencies that I don't really think we care about too much. Pass you, pass you. And I'm hoping that maybe we'll get rid of all of our horrible modifiers. Okay, India now declare war on hyper bad. I mean, I understand under this circumstance why you'd want to declare war on hyper bad. I mean, they're basically already dead because of Austria. But it does lead to war with the Japanese, which I think could be war on the... Okay, Hyperbad's already dead. And now Arabia and Persia are at war. Who comes out on top? Again, I don't think it really affects us too much. Maybe probably wants Persia to win. I mean, Persia has cores of ours. Maybe we want to go take their land back. I'm not too sure. Question is, like, what are we going to do with the Japanese? I do think Japan, in the end, is going to end up losing the war. Okay, we got some free divisions. I mean, you can see that the defending government's almost fallen. Mongolia's almost fallen. I think Japan's going to get pushed back and taken out of Korea. Once Korean transmitters capitulated, Japan is going to have the rising sun, or the setting sun, I guess, event. And then they'll get white peace, and then we'll be fine. Again, I just don't think we need to send units to... They actually deployed over here. Guess we'll send you to Green Army. I don't think we're going to need to send troops to Japan, is basically what I'm trying to get at here. I mean, I'll join the war. But again, it's still delaying all of our events with Canada, right? Because Canada is going to constantly just be basically perpetually at war at this point. Okay, we got experimental rockets. I mean, if you guys want to join the war, join the war. Like, maybe the Americans can get something done. I don't know. Okay, there goes Argentina. You'd love to see it. Okay, pass, 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 pass. Bolivia, you being even allowed to exist is all you're gonna get, okay? Like, your existence, you should be happy with. That's all I've got to say on that. Okay, we have, again, about half a year left on you. And was now involved in the war. What do I even research? I guess better anti-air guns? Okay, Purple Army. I'm gonna bring you on the border with, we have colonies down here. But I'm gonna bring you on the border with Middle Africa, because again, I think we're going to be going to war with the Reichspakt. Okay, King Edward's taking some time off. Oh, I guess Purple Army was entirely made up of volunteer forces. You know what? Yeah. AI, you do whatever you want with those troops. I don't care anymore. I think we just want to deploy our own armies. You are... Yeah, you're fine. I think we just get, like, 48. We'll deploy, I think, one army in... Just, like, deploy one army in, like, Sudan, and then push your way down south. I think one army in South Africa makes sense. But aside from that, sure, if you want to join the war, why not? We have some troops on the Middle African border as well. Okay, let's restore order to the Falklands. And the fate of Argentina. We can liberate Argentina in its entirety. Do they also get St. George's Island back? No, they shouldn't. That should be our island. Thank you, thank you. Okay, the fate of Chile. Liberate Chile under a friendly government. We'll liberate Peru under a friendly government. And we'll liberate Paraguay under a friendly government. Everyone here will be allied with the British Crown. Okay, so welcome, welcome. We'll probably get some more events for this other territory in but a second. Thing is, like, our manpower is essentially hard garbage. We have hit our cap right now, which is of 5%. Thank you, Greece, for the support. Do any of you... None of you change manpower, right? No. We might just want to increase manpower to boost service by requirement. I hate to do it, but I think we kind of got to. Bring everyone here into the system. BBC will be done in a moment. I think we want to at least deploy 2 new armies before we even think about going to war with the Germans and trying to take back our colonial territory in Africa. Again, assuming that they will actually give it to us. I'm hopeful. I'm at least a little bit hopeful. Again, I mean, the Qing are doing a pretty good job. Me and China have reason to be allied. I mean, the revolutionary government, we don't really care as much about them. We just need the Qing to beat Japan. And then if the Qing lose to the revolutionary government, who cares? It's not my prerogative. Transmir is about to die because of the Austrians over here. I mean, Russia is still trying their best. I mean, they still got Petrograd. Say what you will about the Russians, but they still have Petrograd. Manpower, it's going to go up to 10%. How many units do we have that actually don't have the manpower? It's only like the bottom 4. That's not so bad. I mean, we could, instead of making it a 48, we could have them be two 236s. Which means that we'll have about 100,000 manpower left over. The equipment is still going to be looking good. We have 300,000 guns. What do we do with 300,000? I guess we just give them to our allies, right? You're not even at war. I'm going to start a Lend-Lease. Again, I'm just going to give you... Like, have like 10,000 guns? Like, what am I going to do with 10,000 guns? America, do you want guns? I got a lot of them. 10,000 units. Apparently we don't have enough convoys for that. Okay, well, there we go. We'll send 1,000 rifles. Just a one-time 1,000 rifles, or 10,000 rifles. We don't want to be too crazy with this. And we have a Japanese spy. We have a spy from Hyperbat. I mean, I guess we'll get a Japanese spy. Send them into Japan and you know, see what's what. Okay, and now we have some more territory to deal with. North Chekau, which I'm pretty sure is you. I'm going to give it to Paraguay. I'm probably going to give a lot of territory to Paraguay. Oh, okay. Split between Peru and Bolivia. We'll split you between Peru and Chile. Give you to Paraguay. I'm going to give you to Paraguay as well. Paraguay gets a lot of land. Because they didn't steal the Falklands from me. Argentina did. That's a very, very important distinction we have to make there. And if we want war propaganda, you know what? I will take war propaganda. Our stability is still absolutely god-awful. Never return anybody's land back to them. Can't really do anything with the king at the moment. We can invite people into IEDC. Unfortunately, we gotta wait, I think, a little bit too long to keep asking people. Never deploy any planes. We did have some planes deploy. Send you all to northern France for now. And these units, we're going to wait until they're at 20%. I don't care if they're going to be green. That's not a big deal to me personally. I mean, yeah, it is a 25% attack debuff. Which isn't nothing. But I still think it's worthwhile. By the way, are the Americans or any of our allies sending troops over to Japan? I mean, they really shouldn't be. It's not like we have a front line with them that makes any sense. I will go for one more level of national focus before we get to the potential conflict with Germany, which I'm pretty sure is 100% going to happen. 7% resistance from you. Post-war devastation is still at negative 18%. Okay, let's invite Chile into the IEDC. I can invest stuff into my own country. You know, give me a civilian factory. Local recruitment. Yeah, I guess these have to finish up first. Okay, Chile's agreed to join. Thank you, Chile. We can invest in you guys. 50, 25, 100. Yeah, so put some points into you. Invite Paraguay into IEDC as well. Because IEDC, I mean, it's a pretty good organization. Roughly like half the world is in it, so there's no reason for you to say no. Okay, Paraguay's agreed to join. Lovely. And you are our naval bombers. We're going to send the naval bombers to England. Crank you up to, I don't know, 500 and just have you fly over the North Sea. I don't know how many we can actually support there. I'm going to crank you up to 700. I'm going to crank you up to 900. Do we have enough planes for this? We have enough fighters, but not enough close air support. How many fighters do we have left in reserve? I mean, a pretty decent amount. I'll crank you up to, let's say, 500. Fly over the lowlands. What else do we got? We got some more naval bombers. Yeah, it's going to be filling up in there. Let's crank you up to 400. Fly in this area. And then strategic bombers. Put you up to like 200. I'm going to send you over to Germany, and you're just going to bomb the hell out of it. And you should be okay with that, I'm hoping. Now everybody wants to give me their aircraft. I mean, I'm happy to get some planes. Don't get me wrong, I love a good plane. But I want to spend time getting a German spot. You know what? Probably. I'll spend 50 political power on that. Our political power is just looking pretty good. I'm not too concerned with it. I mean, we are a war defending government. They're almost dead. Transmir's almost dead. And then it's really just the problem with Japan. We'll see if maybe Germany can actually land on the mainland. I'll be honest. I think in all of my time playing Hearthfire 4, I have never seen an AI invade Japan. I might be wrong. I might be completely wrong on that. But I believe that I've never seen the AI actually do it. And Recon Company 2 is almost done. Guess we can upgrade our military police to be a little bit better as well. Yeah, let's get military police up to level 4 or level 3. Thank you for your basic support. I'm happy to see it. You love to see it. These units, can they deploy? Yes, we're just going to do one row of them. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, so 218 stacks. I'll put one of you can be the, we do not have a Red Army. Put the Red Army in northern France. And honestly, have them like kind of spearhead towards Hamburg. And then Purple Army. I mean, my heart is telling me to put troops into Africa. But I mean, does that really make sense? Probably not. The logical thing would be to bring troops and fight the Italians. So bring them down. To be done in 10 more days. And after that, it's time for us to go wild. For us to go wild in Germany. And all of Europe. Thank you, Sardinia Piedmont, for the support. Because African aids arrived as well. Cynical Resistance, it's what, a 4% modifier now? Yeah, I mean, we'll take one more. I don't think, I mean, if it's a negative 1%, we're fine living with a negative 1. That's not that bad. But I'm hoping we just get rid of post-war devastation soon. Like, it's really not a great modifier. Bring these guys to Milan. I'm hoping that the puppet states here are just not that powerful. And again, I'm hoping that most of Germany, Austria's army are just located in Russia. Or fighting the Japanese. Or, you know, wherever the hell they might actually be. Also, Persia is crushing the Arabian Federation. So, you know, good on them. Good on them. But you'll be done in just a few days. And then once you're done, time for us to restore the Empire. Do we rebuild the Empire is the event that we're going to be getting? And the answer is, without a doubt, yes. The Empire, like, what is the world without the British Empire, right? 1945 wouldn't be the same without the British Empire. The Fenny government's got to be dead soon. The fact that they're even still alive at this point is great to me. And also, it's also amazing because eventually Russia and the The Reichspact will be fighting over here as well. They've kind of created like this weird two-front kind of situation going, which I'm definitely a little surprised to see. Yeah, once the Feni government's dead, once Mongolia is dead, I have a feeling that the Qing are going to be mostly dealing with the National Revolutionary Government. Okay, there goes Transmere. I mean, we might even see the Russians start to push in here and take Vladivostok back. Definitely not an impossibility. What do you want me to do? Invest in Paraguay. I'm gonna say no to that. I mean, we do 250. Invest in Ireland. Invest in Portugal. Seems good for now. I'm gonna ignore all these non-aggression pacts because we don't need them. We do not need them because we're gonna be very, very aggressive here very soon. I mean, I do notice that we don't have any allied units actually in Europe. But again, that's okay. I'm sure, I mean, we got French troops down here. Middle Africa has an army of about 30 divisions. That's not that scary. I do think once Harbin falls, that should be the end of the Feni government. And really, I'm also surprised that Mongolia still exists. But Mongolia can last a long, long, long time. Okay, so I think our guy in Germany did get captured. Persia, looking pretty beefy. Pretty beefy if I do say so myself. But I do think it's going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching. My name is Anthnwam. If you enjoyed, thumbs up. Not enjoyed, click thumbs down. If you want to see more, subscribe. And goodbye.